Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the fourth episode of Bokutachi wa Benkyou ga Dekinai. Now, last episode, the main plot was we had a midterm coming up, and the headmaster wanted both Furuhashi and Ogata to get at least the average. That's what the goal was, and you had the pink hair teacher thinking that if, they don't, they just cancel the whole tutoring thing. Which, luckily it didn't come down to that because they both got passing grades. It was great. With Ogata, we had help her study. With Furuhashi, it was more about getting her to stop being sick, but still, it was resolved nonetheless. But then we also had the whole Uruka thing where she put on a pretty dress and got princess carried. That was basically her plotline for the episode, which I enjoyed. I do think she's probably my favorite of the girls so far. That may change as new girls are introduced, but yeah, that's my current stand-in. She just kind of stands out to me more than the two more main-ish girls, Furuhashi and Ogata. I like them well enough, but Uruka, I think, has done a bit more of an appeal to me personally, with some of her Otome shenanigans. But anyway, let's just get into it and see what we're in for today. 3, 2, 1, play. Her Furuhashi's little mansion here. Wow, I want a nameplate. Ooh, bath time. I gotta focus. So wow, yeah, I gotta focus. That was a better shot than I was expecting. That was pretty good. And it's not over yet. Oh wow, they definitely showed more than I was expecting. Yeah. Good job, animators. Job well done. I'd say it was. Yes, study hard. What? Did you lose something, or do you think you gained weight? Yeah, drop the towel, because that added a little bit of weight. But guess it didn't help. I guess dropping the towel didn't help as much as we were hoping for. Is this going to be a diet episode? The one nice thing about my current format of just having subs over a black background means I don't have to worry about anything being too not safe for work for YouTube, so that's a nice benefit of this. But yeah, I think that's a pretty good way to start an episode, for the most part. I think they nailed it pretty well. Just shaking her head out of the water like a cat. Not that a cat would be in the water, but my cat hates water. As do most, but mine definitely hates water. Because every time I take a shower, he, wants into the bathtub until he realizes there's no way to do it without getting wet, and then he gives up on it. He just kind of waits outside. Okay, so Furuhashi, what are you going to do about your apparent weight gain? Let's find out. I assume going to diet, but what she wants from a genius is X. I don't know, maybe you've been stress eating. She does look very concerned about this, though. Don't offer her potato chips at a time like this. How insensitive, Uruka. I guess she's gonna take it anyway. I mean, I think we may have found out why she gained some weight. I think I may have a guess on that. you know. Furuhashi, do you... Okay, I think she finally realized. Yeah, she finally realized. We have to cut down on the snacks. Well, we know where their food goes, so... And I think we're gonna go in that direction with this conversation. Exactly, that's exactly what I was talking about. And pretty good technique to be able to do. Well, you're a death athletic. Not making yeah, not making Furuhashi feel any better, and I guess it also bothered Ogata. It's not the worst expression of love ever. I would take that. You just had to bring a cheese tart. This is just not fair. Poor Furuhashi. I'll eat it for you. I'll be willing to make that sacrifice. Because the worst thing about being on a diet is that other people will bring temptations with them. One piece of pie wouldn't hurt. Oh, it's so heartbreaking to not be able to eat food that you want. As somebody with very little willpower, you know, I would have just eaten it. And more snacks. Pudding. Don't tell Neptune about that. Come on, Furuhashi, you know there's tasty stuff behind you. And also pudding. Ooh, that sounds expensive. And probably delicious. But we gotta dedicate to our studies. Ignore the existence of such... Oh, wow, is that a wedding cake? Who got married? Oh, okay. I kind of would have liked to have seen that scene. Yes, she is. I think we're finally starting to break. Just turn around and shove your head in that cake. Well, maybe you're doing it wrong. I don't know. You'd like a date? Like a library date? So it's just the two of us here, all alone. What should we do? Yeah, we should probably tell him about our weight issues, since it's kind of weighing on her. She was trying to focus on her studies before. Oh wow, that was loud. Furuhashi, you want a snack cake? I got snack cakes. Because skinny girls are more attractive to most people. I mean, that's part of the reason, I'm sure. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen someone get so excited for a tiny piece of candy. Wow, phrasing. Phrasing. You got so excited when he whipped it out at first. It's all over. What? What? I don't think any of that will happen. Okay, this is starting to look bad, Nariyuki. Yeah, she does look more than fine. Okay, if you, wow, if you insist, I guess we could check. Well then, this escalated. What do we do now, Nariyuki? Do we touch? Do we not touch? Do we lick? Oh wow. This happened so suddenly. And wow, that looks so just delicious. Whew. Wow. Just touch it. It won't bite. I feel like I'm more turned down than I should be of such a scene. But that's a nice belly, what can I say? Now I think about it, didn't Semyu Shoujo have kind of a similar scene? It's a glorious one, dude, don't question it. I feel like I'm getting to second base with my not girlfriend. Yeah, I'm not sure the librarian would be too happy about this, but wow, does it look bad. I'd say it was pretty nice. I didn't get to touch it, but looks fine. And I'm standing tall as proof of that. Well then. I may need a minute alone after this reaction video is over. Anyway, you were great, Furuhashi. Don't feel bad. Yeah, that could mean a lot of things. You probably should have chosen better words. Like amazing, soft, pleasant, life-changing. Furuhashi. I don't know about you sometimes. But you are cute. I do like you. uh, I'm buying stuff so I can lose weight. I think we're trying to see why you haven't been losing weight. uh, I, I don't think it works quite how you think it does. Because you have been talking about how you haven't been losing as much weight as you thought you would. A towel is such a simple outfit, yet she looks so good in it. Okay, I think we actually made some progress. You still look the same regardless, but the number is what matters, I guess. Who are you? You... Yeah, who are you? Oh, chemistry club. Sekijo? Well, I've never seen you before, so... I like your eyes. Okay, she's the self-proclaimed rival type. I get her archetype now. I won't let you dare just have some hippie studies on my watch. Oh. Blackmail material. Sekijo, Sekijo, Sekijo. I like the name. I can see why she would think that, but not quite what's happening here. Yeah, love is a waste of time, don't be ridiculous. Girl has a nicely sized chest, I want to point that out real quick. Yes, the guy that I'm not in love with is coming over, so I can leave now. No. Yes, but he's also my tutor as well. Yes. Great teacher, Nariyuki. And she came along, of course she did. And Slurpee noodles. Okay. Why are you here? I can't ignore you when you're slurping like a Slurpee girl. I know, right? Tell her. Of course, in the right context, a girl in front of you slurping could be a great thing, but not this context. Yes. Cute ones, pure ones, ones with a moderate-sized chest, ones that won't cheat on me. Oh, she wasn't asking me. Never mind. Yeah, I want a rich girl. Uh, yeah. You shouldn't let something like that decide at university, considering that's kind of a big, important future decision. 3. I mean, me, 0. Yeah, you're doing that regardless of what she does. Oh. How far are you gonna go for this? You just have to get closer and closer until you get results, I guess. She's a weirdo. What? Let's not get ahead of ourselves. And now she gets closer. That's all it took. That's what it took. Now she's a little bit freaked out. I do kind of like this girl. I'm trying to study. Shut up, you two. Oh, they got straight up kicked out. Well then. That's what I've been trying to explain to you for a while. Did you finally realize this? Yeah, she's far too stacked for my liking. I guess that's... Oh, really? Is that what this all boils down to? Wow, that's cute. That's really cute. I thought it was something more competitive than that, but he just wants to be friends with her and go to school together. Oh, that's pretty good. Almost half. Talking about progress. Wait, did her lips even move when she said that? She's doing her best, despite the man trying to keep her down. You are so short, Ogata. Perfect size for head pats. Aww. And yeah, that's what we give her head pats, because she has such a great reaction to it. You're a little bit too tall for good head pats. I'm sorry, Sekijo. And stop being so short. Yeah, there's something brewing there, but we're just kind of getting ahead of ourselves. Oh, so that's supposed to be... Okay, I get it. Okay, sure. She can do what she wants, though. Regardless of your feelings in the matter. You know, if you want to. I don't know, why'd you come today? I mean, sheesh. Okay, this girl's the Mendokusai type, isn't she? You don't know what that word means. But it's cute. Tama-tama-ne. Uruka and her beautiful friend that's somehow not a main character despite being the most attractive character in the show. Yes, hurry up and change. I got my screenshot button ready. Okay. Oh, did you forget your outfits? Or... yeah, that's a great sensation. Yeah, I think we forgot something. Well then, that's not too bad. Just freedom's important. Freedom's a beautiful thing. Because she's worried about some jiggle. I don't know, is that much worse than you giving him your swimsuit? Now that I think about now that I think about it, did we ever actually have a scene of her giving that back, him giving that back to her? I think we had just skipped over that. Because the writers think it would be funny, and it is. No, but I feel like you might accidentally falling, you know, feel that sensation. I know this anime well enough to assume that will probably happen. Especially if this is a game like basketball, you know, that could very well happen. You know, how already has his hands out and everything. That's gotta be a little bit scary. He might grab the wrong ball. It's because of where the ball is. No, she's using the ball to protect something else. She's not even trying. Sounds like her head's not in the game. That's funny. Well, you can try, but I try and I fail, so... Oh no. Gotta watch out. He's gonna hit the wrong ball. Yes. White ball. Do you mean blue ball? Yeah, they know something's up. They don't know what specifically it is, but they know something's wrong. It kind of reminds me of a certain Gabriel dropout scene, except in that case it wasn't a forgotten bra, it was a bra about to break. But very similar in every other way. Yeah, but she seems so out of it, you know? What's wrong? Tell us about your bra-related problems. Of course, she's just happy he cares enough to ask. Yes, that's what he said. Okay, it's getting... It was progressively getting more and more not what happened. Okay, we should probably get a happy accident with this part, so let's see. Let's see if we get a great play. If only you knew. Let's see... Oh, and... Oh, it's not gonna go in. Yeah, we're close. And there you go. Nice chest bump. I don't believe you. Your face and voice tell a different story. Oh, we're gonna land on top of each other. Oof. Well, there you go. There you go. Wonder if that was enough for him to tell there's nothing extra there. I love her embarrassed expression so much, it gives me life. I think he actually might be blushing more than her. Wow, you might want to think twice about saying that out loud. Okay, yeah. He knows what that feels like because... but yeah, he knows what that's like because he has a sister at home. You know. But still, he might not want to say that out loud. But yeah, he realizes. He realizes. When you take the opite to the face, you could tell. I mean, that happening at some point was pretty predictable, you know, but it was still pretty good nonetheless. Like, as soon as the game started, you knew at some point either he was going to fall on her or she was going to fall on him. And it happened. Of course, if you watch a show called Yuragi So no Yunasan, yeah, you know, things could be like that, but much more lewd, you know. Because you could be not wearing more than just a bra, and that would be far more lewd. So at least be grateful you had some clothing between you and them. You know, silver lining, perspective. Oof. We didn't really get any of the pink-haired teacher this episode. And Stinger, because the show always has them. And there's our little sister. That might smell Urika's opie on him. Wow, yeah. You gotta check to make sure your little sister's wearing a bra. That's an entirely normal thing to do. Yeah. Probably wasn't the smartest thing to just say that. But, you know, I keep telling myself not to watch a preview of this show, but then it shows me wonderful visuals, and I can't help it. Anyway, that was the 4th episode of Bokutachi wa Benkyou ga Dekinai. So, our first thing, I think it was the Ogata stuff, right? Let me check real quick. Or no, it was the Furuhashi stuff first, I think, yeah. Okay, Furuhashi stuff comes first. So, we started off with a shower scene, that was good. That was really good. I have no complaints about that. That was done pretty much as well as I would have hoped for, realistically. But the point of the scene was the scale bit. And she stood on it, and she saw a number that she wasn't a big fan of. We didn't get to see the number as the audience. We usually don't. You know, in these type of shows. I remember K-On!, you know, when a couple of the girls gained weight, they whispered to each other how much weight they'd gained, and like, you didn't hear what the number, you just heard the kilo part at the end of it. So I think anime in general like to, in these sort of scenes, just hide that fact, you know. Don't want to know exactly how heavy they are, or how much weight they've gained, you know, because they would be embarrassed to be telling people how much they gained. But anyway, the point is, she had to figure out why she gained the weight, and she just couldn't figure it out. And then she goes to class, and it's like, oh wow, look at all these snacks, potato chips, yay, gum, gum, gum. A few seconds later, she just clicks in her head, oh my god, I'm stuffing my face with potato chips. Maybe this is why I've gained weight. You know, so yeah, that might have something to do with it. And she decided to cut back on that, and everyone kept bringing snacks and later on, and she had to do her best to focus on her studies and nothing else, like X, Y, W, C, 4, 3, E equals MC square, la la la, I can't hear you, oh god, is that wedding cake? No, 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 I don't see it, no, the math, that's basically what she did for a while, and it was pretty funny to watch her slowly break down more and more, as horrible as that sounds, but yeah, it was pretty, it's gotta suck, you know, trying to maintain that girly figure, definitely. But she still hadn't quite got the weight loss she was hoping for, and that we eventually got an answer to that too, which was her, I guess, like her study snacks or whatever at her home, I guess is what that was, but, you know, she had to figure that out. One of the best scenes of the episode, though, was in between those two bits. I still can't believe they brought a wedding cake in. Of course the sister would do that. But anyway, Naruyuki has a discussion with Furuhashi in the library about this, and I don't remember exactly what was said that led up to it, but basically what it led up to was her saying, he says something about her being thin, and she's like, no, I'm not, it's just my clothes, here. Then she stands up, lifts up her shirt to show off her full belly, and says for him to touch it. That's an offer you do not refuse, my friend. That is an offer to take up, for sure. He was a little bit hesitant, though, because this all happened so suddenly, and I'm sure he's never done anything quite like that before, and they're in a public library, so there are reasons to be a little bit hesitant for somebody in his position, but I wouldn't be. I would have just... No, this is safe for work YouTube. I can't say what I would do, but that's I would make the most of it, basically, is the gist of it. And Naruyuki actually did end up touching it, which I'm happy about that. I'm proud of that. Some main characters would be like, no, Ibaka, I can't do that. What are you talking about? Put that back down and then run away. There are plenty of MCs that would unironically do that, so I'm glad he actually, did it, touched it. So I have some respect for him because of that. He liked it, I'd say. He could have chosen his words better to describe it, for sure. Like, I think almost any word would have been better to describe it, but I still give him a lot of points for just doing it to begin with and not chickening out on it, so that was pretty cool. And I liked the little scene a lot, that was great. And then, yeah, she checked her weight again, it wasn't much better. Or, no, I think it was after that. Yeah, I think the next time they checked weight was better. And I know there's a second time she checked weight, or maybe it was just implied that she checked her weight again. I don't know, but anyway, the final bit that she checked her weight, it was fine. She gave us a peace sign. Everything was good. And then we got to Okata stuff, who apparently has a sort of friend, well, not really friend, wants to be her friend, and self-proclaimed rival. She came across as that type of character. The kind that's like, hey, how dare you do something else? I'm competing with you in this thing. Who do you think you are? That was kind of fun. I do like Sekijo. She's cute enough. Not like my favorite or anything, but I liked her more than I expected when she suddenly popped up. When she suddenly popped up, I had no idea who she was. I was just like, okay, hello, girl in a lab coat. Who are you? I assume you're some kind of science club girl or something, and I think she said she was a chemistry club president, I want to say. So, that's a thing. She had a picture of Naruyuki and Ogata, showing off how much of a stalker she is, outside of her place. And she's a stalker because of how many times she misuses the word coincidence. For those of you that haven't watched a lot of anime, a lot of stalkers will use the word coincidence to describe why they're suddenly in front of the other person. So any character that uses a lot, you can usually assume they're a stalker. So, that's fine though. It's okay to be a stalker if you're a cute anime girl. That's one of the laws of the nature I've come to learn. But yeah, what they talked about it a little bit. She thinks that Nariyuki is like her boyfriend or whatever, and she's like, no, that's not the case. He's just a friend. And he's come over to my place. What? You tell me he's a friend that just comes over to your place? Well, not exactly. He's kind of my teacher or something, because I'm trying this new thing. I need help with it because I'm struggling. I can't solve these. I can't write essays with math problems, so I'm kind of at a loss. I need some sort of tutor to help me, and he's doing it. And he's doing a pretty good job of it, Pretty cool. And then she ends up at the same place as them, loudly slurping her noodles. Yeah, that was kind of funny. But yeah, then she just straight up interrogated him to try to see what's going on, trying to get some kind of reaction out of Ogata, but got nothing. And then tried harder for a reaction, kind of like bullies do. But yeah, she just kept trying further more and more until she got some sort of reaction, got closer to him, and then he was getting more of a reaction than she was. Like, wow, this girl, is she like me? Like, am I a popular guy now? Do I have like a harem? What's going on now? No, that's probably not the case. She probably doesn't like me. Scoots a little bit closer. Oh my god, she totally likes me. Oh my god, what do I do? I like how she got kind of freaked out when he got really freaked out. That was great. I love that little bit there too. Meanwhile, Ogata was like, "Can you guys please shut up? I'm doing my work. If you can't be quiet, leave. Out." And just kicks them out. And it turns out that actually did bother her because she like was writing down prime numbers to distract herself. They implied that, so that's funny. That's a nice little touch there. Showing that it did bother her, she was trying to let it show. Which is more realistic than, a character just like growling at you and stuff, which some anime would do. But eventually she accepted what was going on there, realized the truth, and also realized there's a little bit of an attraction there, but there's nothing concrete there just yet. She's just one of the potential romance options for him. Furuhashi's also there, Uruka, who actually has straight up admitted to the audience at least that she likes him. And there'll probably be more people wanting him at the end, like maybe the pink hair teacher. So that was fun too. I think I liked all those, pretty much all the segments of this episode, really. But yeah, next segment would be Uruka. Her big plot line is that she forgot her bra because she was in a bit in a hurry. Which, I can believe that's possible. That's much more believable than, say, going to school with a hanger still in your shirt, like a certain unfortunate girl from the Hitoribochi anime did. I can believe the forgetting a bra, much better. Especially because that'd be less noticeable than like forgetting your lower undergarments, because that would be a bit breezy, So it'd be much more realistic to forget the top, I would imagine. From my perspective as a, guy that does not wear bras, but it's still my opinion out there. But it's always fun to watch a girl, check to see if she's wearing one, and then they feel that sensation and realize they're not. So that's pretty great. I'm sure it happens to the best of us. Don't feel too bad, Uruka. I can honestly say I've never worn one before, so you totally have me beat. If that makes you feel any better at all. So yeah, the struggle was real to play a basketball game with Nariyuki without letting it reveal what's under that shirt or what's not under that shirt, more to the point. Or you can actually say either one of those two. I think both we equally apply. But anyway, yeah, she was holding back a lot because of it. Like I said, it reminded me a lot of Rafi from Gabriel Dropout, who was doing horribly in the sports festival because she was so worried about her bra breaking. I'm probably gonna get demonetized how many times I mention the word bra, but it's plot relevant. I gotta do it. Sometimes you get around that sort of thing by using the Japanese word for things, but I don't know the Japanese word for bra, so I'm kind of screwed on that front. I kind of lost my train of my thought, but basically, yeah, after a while, they're like, is something wrong with you? Are you okay? You're not seem to be playing very well. I like when you do really well. And then she's like, oh, well then, never mind then. We're no longer holding back. Let's go for it. And then as a result, the truth came out. He fell on top of them and revealed that there was a lack of clothing there. So, that was a nice little bit there. They both blushed, and it was really embarrassing. And Nariyuki's probably gonna think about that moment for the rest of his life. So there you go. The little comment about his sister was funny, though. Something about his sister not wearing it around the house or whatever. So he said that because he thought it would make her feel better. I'm sure it didn't. I'm sure it did not make her feel better in the slightest. I think what made her feel best is if he pretended that he didn't realize that that's really what he should have done there, in my opinion. But too late now. of course, the stingers in the show never disappoint, because during the stinger, when the little sister, I don't remember her name, when the little sister bends over to do something, he looks down her shirt, as you do, to see that, yeah, she is wearing one. You can see. It was actually a really nice view. I don't blame him at all for looking, for sure, but still, you really shouldn't, point it out to her that you looked. That's not very tactful at all. But it looked like a cute bra, so, nothing to be ashamed of there. But, yeah, gotta love the little siblings calling him out on that. But, that's how it goes sometimes. Of course, he might have been a little bit better if she did not wear one at all, but nah, she wore one. So yeah, I liked the episode a lot. I thought it was really good. Like I said, I liked all the segments pretty much equally. For the most part, they all had their really good moments. Like in the Terahashi. In the Furuhashi one, we had the belly scene. And the Ogata one, we had the what was the best part of the Ogata one? Probably, well, obviously the restaurant bit of it. That was pretty great. And the best part of the Uraka one was, going face first into heaven, basically. But anyway, that's enough of this. It was a good episode. I liked it. It's time to wait for the next one. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.